unlikely duo, one might say.
They're like a last-minute sign-up as well.
But they've been doing pretty well. Deathspade, I don't think is as strong. You were kind of touching on this one, as strong in doubles generally.
Yeah, it's just not a specialty, right?
Yeah, exactly. But Mindset is the double savant.
Like, yeah, absolutely. A crazy good support player in doubles. Like, and that's not to say that he isn't picking up stocks and putting out tons of damage, because he
definitely is. He definitely is.
It's just got to play a little more patient, especially like something Rob Big. Because you got to play a little patient that way and wait for the opportunities to come to you. And he likes allowing his teammate to build those opportunities for him to play off of.
Yeah, that's what's been happening so far. A bit of damage on the Mindset, but Mindset's been, what, we just saw a game where he lasted until 250 or something, so.
Yeah, honestly, percentage on him doesn't really count for anything, if you ask me.
Have to take the kill. And he's just really smart with it, too. But both of them, we were just finding Yellow Team just stuck. Or is it Deathset? Deathset's kind of good.
Deathset, that's kind of hype.
I kind of like that one.
Mindspade.
Hot Gary doesn't really speak to me. It's not giving.
Yeah. Not quite the same. Not quite the same. But yeah, our yellow team overall, they're trying to capitalize on either ledge. Both these characters love sitting on the ledge, throwing stuff at you and waiting for those patient opportunities. And so that's what we've been seeing a lot. They have taken a lot of percentage, but they've taken a stock already off of Gary, which keeps them, quite technically speaking, ahead, and a second stock as well to keep things evened up on the other side. Deathspade keeping a couple jabs up on Gary and going back to camping the ledge. Exactly what you should be doing, but a nice dash attack from Gary's going to secure that.
Yeah, and suddenly Yellow Team finds themselves just a little bit behind. Not too behind, able to get that evened out. But we see that these first stocks from Blue, they've been having a very solid time of capitalizing off of the disadvantage, right? They find the openings, they get the kill, and that's just not something that Mindset and Deathspade have been successful at so far.
Yeah, I think Mindset really has to try and capitalize dealing with Gary as much as possible. In the 1v1s, the Rob Ditto, it is Hawk coming out on top time after time again. And the problem with being combo food for Rob is not as much a problem into a Cloud. Like, it's hard to get back to stage, but it's doubles. There's more chaos to help you do that. Hawk, on the other hand, is getting so much damage off of aerial combos and finding, not quite a kill. The Lightning, though, on that up arrow, that's how the last stock was taken as well. So I think for Yellow Team to get more mileage out of this, they have to switch up who they're dueling most of the time.
Yeah, typically when you counter Cloud's recovery, he dies. So that's what we saw there.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
It's a good option to do sometimes, every once in a while. The opportunity presents itself.
Mindset hitting his own friend right there, dropping shield at just the wrong time, and now finally on their last stocks. They had a good start, but now they're suddenly behind a full stock. Still left to go for Hawk. It's traded away, though, as Gary is lost.
Stole it. That was thieving right there.
Highway robbery here at Cost 2023.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you just got to be really careful with those grabs, right? And I think that Deathspade was under the impression that they'd be able to get the throw before, but unfortunately just didn't come through. And now, for the first time that we've been seeing at the very least, Mindset's stuck in a 2v1.
Yeah, not a great spot, especially with this much damage on you. I mean, just the 1v1 against Gary's a lot to reckon with, especially since he's got limit just about up, and there's a litany of ways that Gary could finish off your last. Rob's like, oh, that was a great combo there, but not quite the pickup from Hawk. Down tilt doesn't get the trip as he was hoping, but he can keep fishing. Maybe get hit a little bit of team damage. A little team damage as a treat.
Yeah, Hawk just has so much understanding and awareness of what his teammates' moves can do and where they send, so he's always ready for the follow-up.
Yeah, that's exactly what anyone should be doing in doubles. You kind of allow one person to do that ledge guard and then wait for your opportunity to find the combo. And the opportunity is presented and taken deliberately by Mindset. He's doing so much to even this up. Already 77% on Gary and the kill. Even if you go down here, it's not really feeling bad going into game two, especially with that dash act coming out. But Mindset shows us it is doable.
Yeah, Mindset could clutch it just as much.
Yeah, unfortunately, Deathspade going out really early for the amount of time that we spent in that game.
Yeah, I think there was at one point, because Cloud had he had like Rage, and I think Deathspade was only at maybe 90 or something. Died
Yeah.
to a charged up smash.
Yeah.
Just rough. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Yeah, time for that grab, too. A huge pickup from Gary. Like, I think that was the most commendable play in my book for what we actually saw that game, was running over there and getting the smash attack off of his teammate getting grabbed, because they needed that so bad, and it totally took Deathspade out of the game as well. So, I think Gary was consistently winning 1v1s with Deathspade over on the left side of the stage, too. I didn't pay as much attention, but the numbers were always going in his favor when I check.
Yeah, there was this thing where Gary would put some pressure on with cross slash, and Hawk would jump in with like a back air with it, so that it would the last bits of the cross slash, and there was no opening then between the third and fourth hit.
Yeah.
And then the cross slash would just like shield poke, and Deathspade found himself stuck in that like twice. So it's just really like when he gets locked in the 1v2, Deathspade doesn't really have anywhere to go. And Hawk and Gary have been doing a fantastic job of separating these two.
Yeah, I really like that. And I think another problem that has been plaguing Deathspade mindset is, I don't think Deathspade, I mean, I know Deathspade doesn't have the same kind of experience playing doubles with Sora. And so off of those auto combos that Sora has early on, he's not finding, oh, nice, the extenders and finishers. They really like 2 kills coming here off of Deathspade, and that's a resounding victory in this first minute.
Blue team trying to come back as quickly as possible, but fortunately Deathspade able to find themselves back onto stage here.
Yeah, back to yellow team on either side, kind of finding their way back in from the corner, and up air keeps, Mindset in a rough spot, barely getting some active frames on the ground, but immediately grabbed and KO'd. The Lightning, the Thundaga, not quite doing enough to get rid of Hawk on this, and landing right on top of Gary is not going to be the recipe for success.
It's just the up smash again. The up smash doing so much work here for Gary to secure these kills. I think it's just like a punishing of like the positioning too. Just like Deathspade really thought he was safe there.
Yeah, that's exactly what's getting Deathspade. Positions where they think that they are in such a comfortable position, and then suddenly no, because Gary is coming up. And you just cannot be discounting Gary here. Clearly doing a ton of work through the bracket. I don't have as much experience watching Gary, but I'm liking what I'm seeing off of this match already.
Gary is coming. Beware.
Gary comes for us all. Gary is coming. Gary comes for you. Gary comes for me.
There's another death here for Mindset, unfortunately, and now we have this not significant at all stock deficit, actually.
Yeah, actually, it totally changed just that moment. Just like one really good call out from Deathspade. Keeping combos going here, getting the early damage on Hawk. This could be a big recipe for success if you can force a death on Hawk really quickly, then maybe even a share stock from Gary. That would be a powerful, powerful spot to be in.
I like how there are times when the teammates on each end are just comboing Rob. Like, they just like take a second. It's like, all right, we both got to combo each other's Rob here for a bit.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like it's just the tax for playing Rob. You get to just, you know, get full screen comboed for like 10 seconds and just wait for your turn to play. It's like, okay, I'm in mid-percent now. Can I play?
Yeah. There's almost a kill there, but that side B just not doing it here.
Okay. Hawk had full faith in Gary, just taking that combo, charges the top fully during the time, sitting in the corner, goes, okay, well, if you got them dealt with, I don't need to be doing anything. I got this resource for later to use. Up beyond your teammate is erroneous there, not super helpful, but Mindset nearly out of that spot. Still stuck in the corner for a bit, though.
Erroneous is a good word.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice job.
I try to fill the vocab jar with as many pennies as possible. Nice fading back. I love Mindset's use of fading back airs. Sometimes it's a defensive option, sometimes really aggressively like that.
Yeah, Mindset living by the skin of his teeth, just barely. He is out, and they are trying to survive against the Michigan crew. I think Gary's Michigan crew.
Yeah, they're looking real scary, and they are already on match point here. They could just get this one more stock, finish off Deathspade, and be done and dusted with this one. Moving on to the winners finals. Not quite securing it, though, even with that scooping little hitbox on Cloud Dash Attack, but the Dash Attacks have been super successful for Gary all the way through this game.
Deathspade has actually won from here already today, so
yeah.
I don't know. Deathspade could do it. If anybody could do it. And not with that one, no. Back air.
That
air's
back
off.
air sandwiched between back air and dash attack, either one of them would do it. So just absolute death in that little canyon of hitboxes.